freedom. As you look at these images with me, just want you to think about your life. Think about what you're seeing here. The freedoms. Sadly, most people are in a fog, a state of confusion, stalemate, if you will. We need to be able to flow freely, smoothly. Welcome to our community, Soldiers of Self-Mastery. Guests, friends, partners. I'll be doing a little bit of narrating here as we go through this. There's where we want to be, at the mountaintop. Fresh air. You can see better. You can see more from the mountaintop. Because there will be those days when you go down. You're going down. You go down into the valley. In the valley is where the challenge is, where you really find these challenging times. Difficult experiences, stormy weather, other human beings that are fogged in the mind. They can't see, they don't have any vision. They can't see any further than where they really are right then and there. Here we got therapy. Raised on the East Coast, living in California, it's a little bit of difference, or a big difference in weather, let me say. This is therapy right there. You're looking at therapy right in front of you. I just love sitting in my car, going out, writing, getting in my journal, reading a book. Times of relaxation and peace and tranquility. You know, this is what we want in our conversations, in our relationships, in our transactions, when we go out into the public to buy, even if it's just to buy a little bag of corn nuts at the supermarket. You want to be able to communicate and expand yourself, to be able to communicate with the ability to be able to transfer what you're really, really thinking into the mind of others, especially if it's something that's really, really, really good. Something worthwhile, beneficial, something that's going to help you achieve your dream, help you build a better relationship with your child. And sometimes we feel like we're all alone. That's the best place to start. My friend, where are you going in life? Where do you see yourself today? Is where you're headed, is it going to take you to where you really would like to be? True heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. It is not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others at whatever cost. Arthur Ashe. This nation will remain the land of the free only so long as it is the home of the brave. Elmer Davis. When I saw this a couple of years ago, I said, I have to do something with this scenery, and I'm hoping that YouTube will allow me to put this video up, because it's what I call a representation. What are you thinking about as you see these images, you flow? It's kind of like the way we want our lives, right? We want our lives to flow. And even though it flows, it still has to flow over some of the rocks and the brush that gets in the way of our path. Sadly, some people crash like this massive flow of energetic water, heavy. That is a lot of pressure going down. But we'd rather have this. God's creation. Look at those stunning colors. Purple, reds, pinks, light yellow, green. Looks like broccoli. I must be hungry. Look at that river, that flow. Looks like glass. What are you thinking about as you stare at this scenery? Stunning scenery. Exquisite. Colorful. Energetic. Where are you going, my friend? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me beside. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I hope you're enjoying this trip that we're on for a little bit longer. As we start to end this video, first of all, I want to thank you for spending some time with me and just taking this breathtaking view to help you maybe clear your thoughts a little bit. Just like this, the clouds as they move away. That you'll take a look at your life and you'll really just think about where you are and where you'd like to go and who you would like to be. Become, be like, act. I'm reminded of Earl Nightingale. He said, act more or less if there's something that you want to do or be like, start to act like that person. If you want to be opposite of someone that's angry all the time, begin to practice. This is not easy to do. It is rather simple, but it's not easy to do. And there has to be your heart has to be in it. If your heart is not in something, you will not excel, you will not succeed, you will not grow. It won't happen. It won't grow. It won't happen. The path that you're on right now, are you 100% sure that in 6 months or 12 months from today or a couple years later, you're going to arrive where you believe would be the most beneficial place for you, your family, your business? It's rather challenging when you feel all by yourself and you see the world, you see people totally different than the way you did 6 months ago or a year ago. It's rather lonely, but yet we have to learn to practice being in that state. That's where you could learn the most, possibly, in that area where you feel you're most vulnerable. A friend of mine who's a business owner in Arizona, he said that we're in survival mode. Survival mode. I tend to really see that more these days because people are after money. People are after health. We're challenged in this situation that we're in. And people are looking for all of these things. And sometimes, maybe somebody said that it's like we're living in the caveman days because of all of the battle and the things that we have to do, the battling. It's amazing. There's a woman sitting right on the edge of that bridge right there. Look at her. She's just sitting towards my right. Sitting right on the edge of that bridge. Or I don't know if it's a girl. All right, we're going to end here. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope this video kind of has removed some of this fog that's in your way and got you to think a little bit about where you're going and the direction that's best for you. You're welcome to hang around. There's where we want to get to, that mountaintop. You're welcome to hang around. My door is always open. Our community, Soldiers of Self-Mastery, here. We go live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Please, subscribe. Turn your notifications to all. And if you feel this wonderful video has done something special for you, share it with somebody special. Leave a comment, and I'll see you at the top at the inside on my very next one. Santos Rolon Jr., soldiersofselfmastery.com.